Hey everyone, welcome to Chris's Beer Reviews. Today is Friday, July the 4th. It's Independence Day here in the United States, and I hope everyone is having a safe and enjoyable holiday. It's been many months since I've done a beer review. The beer selections in my town and in the surrounding areas have been very slim. Pretty much the same stuff over and over. We actually had a law passed here in the state of Tennessee that allows our liquor stores to sell all beer, whether it's domestic to craft beers. Also, they can sell, as usual, the wine and liquor, and they can also sell tobacco products within the same store. So anyway, and by the way, just never mind the explosions in the background with it being celebrations and everything. The neighbors are going crazy out there. But anyway, back to where I was. The stores are now able to carry cigarettes and all tobacco products, as well as all beer and liquor and wine, all in the same store. It's actually pretty interesting, but they kind of ripped me off as far as not including a lot of craft beers. Went into several stores the other day, and all they had in so far was your domestics, your basic InBev products, so forth. But anyway, we'll go ahead and get into the review. Picked one up I've been wanting to try for a while. It's been in the store for a while, hoping that this is a fresh bottle, but it comes out of the Bridgeport Brewing Company, and it is their Hop Harvest Pilsner. Look this thing up on Beer Advocate and Rate Beer. I'm not going to get into as far as what the actual scores are, but Rate Beer rated this thing pretty low, and Beer Advocate rated it fairly decent. I think it got a score of 84. I don't remember. I'm not going to get into the actual scores on those websites, but I think Beer Advocate gave it a score of 84. But anyway, they also list this thing as an American double or imperial Pilsner, which I'm not really big on Pilsners. I'm more of an ale guy, but Bridgeport has had some, relatively decent beers. Their regular India Pale Ale is actually one of my favorites, and I'm sure a lot of you guys have tried it as well, and it's very delicious. Probably the best beer they put out. But anyway, like I said, it comes out of the Bridgeport Brewing Company out of, I think, Portland, Oregon. Yes, out of Portland, Oregon. This one comes in at an 8% ABV. Do not know the how many international bitterness units this one has, but like I said, 8% alcohol by volume. So anyway, let's go ahead and let's open this thing up. And before I open it up, the other day in one of my stores, the guy the owner of the store, just handed me something as I was paying for my beer. Gave me a nice Schlafly bottle opener keychain, so we'll use that tonight. And I'm going to be pouring this beer out of just a regular traditional pint glass. So anyway, let's crack this thing open. Alright. Like I said, this is an American double imperial Pilsner. It's actually a 24 ounce bomber. Thing pours a very cloudy, light, crisp, kind of yellowish color. A bright golden color. Pours a pretty good, about a 2-finger, crisp white head. Not very much head retention. This thing is diminishing. It's somewhat fast. It's maintaining a good 1.5 finger, so it's decent. So far, no lacing on the glass. I did read somewhere that this thing, and of course I can't see in the bottle, but they say it has a lot of grain and hop sediment. Do not know the hops used, but I can already tell. I haven't even put a nose on it yet, and I can kind of detect a little bit of an aroma, a smell to it. But go ahead and we'll put a nose on it. It's a very malty beer, guys. Very malt forward, but very crisp. I am getting a little bit of lemon zest, a little bit of pine, and some other kind of citrus characteristics that I cannot tell right up front what it is. But a little bit of citrus. Actually, this beer, I wouldn't really say it smells like a normal Pilsner. To me, this smells a lot like a Saison. Kind of got a little bit of Pilsner characteristics, but like I said, not much head retention. It's diminished down now to about a finger, maybe a little under. No lacing, but it's very hazy, guys. Very hazy. Like I said, I'm getting little lemon zest, lemongrass. Maybe I wouldn't really say caramel malt. I do not know what kind of malt is used in this beer, but I'm getting a little bit of a malt presence right on the nose. So anyway, let's go ahead and let's take a drink and see what this thing tastes like, guys. Okay. This beer is actually different from what I thought it was going to be. It's got a little bit of a different taste and feel opposed to the nose. The nose, like I said, very malt forward. A lot of lemongrass, a little bit of lemon zest, maybe a slight bit of orange, some pine and earthy kind of herbal notes. Very grassy though, very grassy. But yeah, I'm definitely getting a hop bite right up front. Actually, yeah, right up front I'm getting that hop bitterness, but with a very crisp, bright lemony, kind of a lemon zest, a little lemongrass, and some pine. It's very similar to an India Pale Ale, but it definitely has that Pilsner taste. I'm going to go ahead and pour a little bit more into the glass. Like I said, this is a bomber bottle, so it's a little bigger. Can't fit it all into the glass. But anyway, yeah, it pours beautifully, actually. Not like I said, not like an India Pale. Like I said, it's an Imperial double Pilsner. But it is called Hop Harvest, so there is a hop characteristic to be expected. It does not tell on the bottle, I don't think. No, but it does say, let's see, Oregon grown hops. It maintains a heavenly off the vine taste. Local hops from only 40 miles away to lock in fresh aroma. So forth. Nothing as far as the style, but it is definitely a Pacific Northwest. I'm going to go ahead and say that Cascade and more than likely maybe Centennial and maybe a little Chinook hops thrown in. Malty, it's very malty. It's dry. I would say a medium dryness. A little bit of hop oils and stickiness on the palate. It's not an overly dry beer, but it's a lot drier than expected. Being as it's a Pilsner. Those Pilsners are more light and crisp, which it does have that characteristic, but it also has, turn this off. It also has almost an ale characteristic. It's very bitter, so it's like It's almost like a pale lager, but it's more of a, you know, like it says, a Pilsner. So yeah, like an IPA slash Pilsner. I guess that's where they're getting the Imperial, you know. And it also has a high ABV. 8% is very high for this style of a beer. Let me go ahead and take one more drink. But yeah, right up front you get kind of a lemony, grassy, herbal taste, but soon followed by that hop kick. You get the hop bite right up front, right soon followed after the herbal, grassy, you know, citrus characteristics. But I'm getting a little pine as well. But you know, that follows in with the earthy, herbal characteristics. So yeah, you're getting a lot of similar character from like an IPA, but with the crispness and kind of the light feel in the mouth of a Pilsner. So yeah, you get it's a good, I would say this, even though it's at 8% ABV, I would say this definitely is a good session beer. I could probably stand a couple of these bottles. So anyway, yeah, this thing's delicious, guys. Highly recommended. It's Bridgeport Brewing's Hop Harvest Pilsner. 8% ABV, it's high, so be careful with this one. But definitely well worth the money. I think I paid $6.99 for the Bomber. I don't think they make that in 6-packs. I think it's only in the Bomber bottles. So anyway, highly recommended beer. If you guys see it, Bridgeport Hop Harvest Pilsner. If you see this one in stores, pick it up. Highly recommended. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get off here. Take one last drink, guys, and I'm going to go and enjoy my holiday. So anyway, as always, drink safe, drink responsible. Cheers, guys.